Aboru, Aboye. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Nuggets of Ifa Wisdom with Ifa Korede. So today we'll be talking about a verse from the Odufa Obara Okanran. Listen to what Ifa is telling us in the Odufa Obara Okanran. Odufa Obara Okanran. For you that will reveal this Odufa Obara Okanran too, Ifa says be contented with what you have at this time. Ifa says don't feel as if there are better options than what you have at this time. Ifa says because what you feel is not good enough, by the time you start looking for better options, the option you feel is better than what you have right now. Ifa says it is even going to be worse than what you have currently. Ifa says that for you that will reveal this Odufa Obara Okanran too, Ifa says that there is a particular job you are doing currently. Ifa says but you are complaining that this job is not enough, you want to look for other options. Ifa says be contented with what you have. Ifa says stick with this job you are doing currently. Ifa says the jobs or other jobs you want to search for while leaving the one that you already have with you. Ifa says those jobs, they will even be worse than what you are complaining about. Also, Ifa says if it is you, a man that will reveal this Odufa Obara Okanran too, or a woman that will reveal this Odufa too, Ifa says that your current relationship, your current marriage, Ifa says you are complaining about that partner, you are not contented with your wife, you are not contented with your husband, you are not contented with your boyfriend and girlfriend, and so on and so forth. Ifa says be contented with your partner. Ifa says because you are thinking now, you are planning on leaving that particular partner, that particular spouse that you have now. You are planning on leaving them to look for better options because you feel they are not doing enough. You feel maybe they don't have a good behavior and so on and so forth. Ifa says don't leave that partner at this time. Ifa says if you leave that partner at this time, if you leave that spouse at this time, the next person that you feel as if is going to be better, they will be worse than what you have left. Therefore, Ifa says be contented with what you have. Rọ́nà tí fágbà tó fi jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀rẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe gbá ilé ẹni jẹ́jẹ́, bí toko gbó bí ògbù ẹnì kan mọ̀, adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà. Ọ̀rúnmìlà, in this Odufa Obara Okanran was the one that got married to his wife called Ino. Ino translated to English means fire. After I got married to her, I started complaining about her behavior. She's too hot, that if he tells her to cook meals for him, that the food will be too hot. If he tells her to, that he wants to take his bath and he needs hot water, the water will be too hot. He just kept complaining here and there. Then he went to meet his babalawos. Then he told his babalawos, he said his wife is too hot and therefore he wants to marry another wife. The babalawos then told Orunmila that, Orunmila, this is not the time to marry a new wife. Ifa says stick with this your wife, that you have married. This is because the next wife you want to marry that you feel will be better than your present wife, she will even be worse. Therefore, don't marry another wife. Orunmila said no problem. He did not listen to the advice of his babalawos. He then went ahead to marry another wife. And this time around, guess who Orunmila married? He married Orun. Orun means the sun. Orunmila married her. So Orunmila was expecting her to be better than, that is fire. Maybe she'll be less hotter and so on and so forth. She was worse. You know how hot the sun is compared to the fire. Orunmila then one day told Orun that he's hungry, that she should prepare some food for him. Orunmila then was expecting a nice meal, less hotter than what, his wife used to serve him. When his new wife brought this food, Orunmila could not even eat. The food was already rotten, spoiled beyond recognition, because you know how it is with the sun, always just too hot. So instead of cooking the meals to perfection, or destroyed the food, you understand? Not because she intentionally destroyed the food, but because that was just her nature. Orunmila said, what is the meaning of this? Even my first wife, she cannot serve me this kind of meal. At least it will be hot, but at least I will still be able to eat this food. But I said, okay, let me try another thing again. He said, okay, he wanted to take his bath. That Orun should please get him some hot water. Orun then said, no problem. By the time Orunmila got to the bathroom, he could not even use this water to take his bath. Like, it was even hot beyond anything he could have ever imagined, Orunmila said, which kind of wahala be this? So what kind of problem have I put myself? Then he went to meet his babalawos again that Even though you told me I should not marry another wife, I have married a new wife. Her name is Oro. And I won't lie to you, she's even worse than my wife I've been complaining about. Babalawo said, we told you, Orunmila. If I said stick with what you have, then Orunmila said, so what's the solution? They said there's no solution. Go back to your wife. There's no other solution that you go back to your wife. That's just it. And that is how Orunmila went back to his first wife and his first love, and they continued their marriage, and they continued to accept her, the way she has been created, her behaviors, her imperfections, her perfections, and they had a good marriage. Ìjó ní jó, ayọ̀ níyọ̀ níyàn wa bóyin fá. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe gbá ilé ẹni jẹ́jẹ́, bí tògógó, bí ògbò, ẹnì kan ó mọ̀. Adífá fún Ọ̀rúnmìlà, yóò finá ṣaya, yóò mọ yóò rùn lálẹ́. Ẹbọ làwọn ní kó ṣe, ó sì gbẹbọ ńbẹ orúbọ, ẹbọ rẹ̀ fín, ẹbọ rẹ̀ dà, bí àwo Ifá, bí iná bá ṣuṣu, àá jẹ́, oòrùn bá ṣuṣu, àgbédànù. So people, this is the end of today's episode of Nuggets of Ifa Wisdom with Ifa Korede. So, my people, we have just heard what the Odufa Obara Okanran has just told us. This is not the time to be doing long throats. If you're a young woman, you're a young man, you are in a relationship, this is not the time to be complaining unnecessarily about your partner. If you're a man, you're a woman in a marriage, this is not the time to leave your partner and start searching for other new spouses. If you're a person right now, a man, woman, young, old, you have a particular job you are doing at this time, you're earning some little money from it, either as a salary and a business owner, but you just like to complain. You are an Omawo, you already have your Ifa priest and priestess that are doing spiritual works for you. You already have your Baba Olorisha, Onishegun that are doing spiritual works for you. But because you have seen one big Babalawo and a Yanifa on TikTok with millions of followers, you feel as if, this one's their job will be very hot. Ifa says, if this Odufa Obara Okanran was revealed to you, Ifa says, stick with what you have at this time. Do not do long throat. In a nutshell, Ifa says, let us all be contented with what we have. So people, this brings our episode for today to an end. So till next time, people, bye.